Greetings, my fellow Tanith. Welcome to the Elden Ring Waifu tier list.
You are maidenless.
What? Melina did call me maidenless, but she's still a fan favorite. She did give us torrent and access to the round table hold. We even held hands. She burns herself, which is a shame, so we can get to farm Azula and become Elden Lord. Just make sure you don't cheat on her with the 3 fingers, or she'll get angry and leave you maidenless.
Unless, of course, thou shouldst take the crown.
Ah, Lady Ranni. Or Rennala. Everyone's favorite blue-armed doll, Ranni. She's the best. She gives you the spirit calling bell. You get a miniature doll version of her. Completing her quest line rewards you with the Dark Moon Greatsword, aka the Moonlight Greatsword. You even get to be her consort if you choose her ending. Everyone likes Ranni even though she was responsible for the Night of the Black Knives. Everyone simps for Ranni.
Rennala of the full moon, and the majesty of the night she conjureth.
Mommy? Ranni's mom, or Queen Rennala, is one of the most important characters in the game. Every time you want to change your build, you go to her and offer mimic tears. You do have to fight her before she becomes friendly. She is a master of glintstone sorcery and a summon spammer. She's the only boss that you fight without killing her. He just lays there with Radagon's testes. You really made a huge mistake leaving her for the other queen. So if you marry Ranni, does that make Rennala your mommy?
Marika's tits. You must be hungry.
Marika's tits. Queen Marika the Eternal. She fucked Godfrey, he fucked Rennala, she fucked himself, literally. If you hadn't found out by now, Queen Marika and Radagon are the same person. The ultimate trans. We even get to know about her origin in the DLC expansion. It's too bad we never get to hear her voice. Marika's tits. Is that Little Red Riding Hood? You want some spirit tuning? Go talk to Roderika and she'll make your summon stronger. She has a gift for spirit tuning. Roderika always stays at the round table hold. Even if it's burning, she'll stay with you and hug. She's a good ally to the Tanith. Hug? Hug, please?
You are very warm.
Who doesn't love a black goth dummy mommy? She has a lot of simps, but we've proven that we are her biggest simp, champion. We bring her the death rune, but in the end, she chooses to bang Godwin's dead body.
Prince of Death, take a good long look. See the wrath of the Golden Order, the Order's justice writ in blood. Light.
Enia the Finger Reader is another important NPC in the game. She gives us the Remembrance Runes and boss armor. Even when she's dead, she's still useful, unlike Melina. Anyone who puts her in the lowest tier is just wrong and ungrateful to the Golden Order. Did you know Godfrey's her daddy? Nephili Loux. She's a great ally. You can even summon her during boss fights. She rewards you with an ancient dragon smithing stone in her questline, or drug her by giving her Celebus's potion. She ends up becoming a puppet. Me personally, I would just help her so I can get 2 ancient dragon smithing stones. She's a D for dead. She dies just so you can progress someone else's questline. She asks us to be her delivery man, but when we come back, she's just dead. There's nothing much to say about her, but she does kinda look like.
Many thanks to you.
Don't put anything in her mouth, 'cause she'll definitely bite it off. She wants you to feed her some shabriri grapes that are actually human eyes.
No. That's not possible.
You feed her a couple times and then she'll teleport into the catacombs where the Three Fingers are imprisoned. She tells us to take off our clothes and meet with the Three Fingers. After that, I burn her with my big hot frenzy flames. Hyetta then tells us all about the one great, more Elden Ring lore. And then she burns to death. She thought she can be like Melina by burning herself. She can never replace her.
Tarnished, are we? No wonder you. I am Sellen, her source. Why are you here?
She's the graven witch, but I'd still bang that bitch. I mean, what? She looks pretty underneath that helm, but you can't really see her face in the game. We become her student, which makes her our teacher. Now you'd think siding with her would be a good idea, but in the end, she turns into this abomination. She looks like some old man's ballsack. But hey, you get a cool glintstone dagger. Nothing really ends well with her questline. Latenna? Latenna. She looks nothing like a Latina. The Archer Maiden. She's a good summon, but she can't really move. You find her resting with her wolf, and she tells you to go away until you show her your medallion, and she joins you. And that, ladies and tarnish, is how you raise a fair maiden. After finding her big giant sister, she will then reward you with a somber ancient dragon smithing stone, which makes this journey worth it.
Hello? Hello? Please. Over here.
Snake! A pretty girl that can't stand straight, and then you find out that she's a snake.
Soak.
Sparing her is just the best ending for her quest, in my opinion. Killing her just seems cruel, and drugging her isn't any better.
My champion. Mother.
Did you know she was a dancer? She's the consort of Rykard, and you go to her to become a Rexon. Then she tasks you to hunt down the Tarnish. You invade their worlds, and after killing them, you get a bunch of cool armor sets. Now you think this is all great and all, but her questline doesn't end very well. After beating Rykard, you can find Tanith giving Rykard head. Eating his corpse. She thinks Rykard will come back inside of her, but we know that she's crazy. So you just... Then her simps comes and invades you. Just slap the fuck out of that simp, right? She's a mere babe. No matter what you do, she will always die at the end of her quest line. But unlike Irina, Millicent is a mere babe. You can choose to help her or betray her. Either way, she dies. But the rewards are different from each choice. Obviously, you'd pick the right choice. You'd help her, of course, because she doesn't want to turn into a flower. Ooh, let me solo her. Never mind. Malenia, one of my favorite bosses in the game. Great moveset, amazing boss team. She's got a rot and she's hot. I can take her waterfalls all day. In her second phase, she embraces the Scarlet Rot. She even takes off her armor for the light load and becomes a goddess. After beating her, you get her remembrance weapon or her rot. You can even dress up as her.
Strength. Extraordinary. The mark of a true lord. Oh, dear Miquella. Dearest Miquella. My brother.
Kill Miquella. Grant him forgiveness.
St.Trina sure has a lot of simps. First is Tolier, then the putrescent knight. But I'm the only one who goes to talk to her, of course. I inhaled some of her flower scent and then died. But then I came back for some more. But this makes one of her simps angry, so I beat him and inhaled more of St.Trina's fluids. She tells you that Miquella cannot become a god, so we, the Tarnish, must kill him. After you beat the final boss, Miquella dies. So does her. This is what she wanted, but I wanted to smell her more. She seems friendly at first, but when Miquella's root gets destroyed, she gets paranoid and plans to kill anyone she deems untrustworthy. Now you can help her invade the other NPCs, or stop her from killing Ansbach or Ornstead. Lady Leda is one paranoid bitch. Her armor looks cool. I want to kill her. She's another female NPC in the DLC. You think she's friendly, but she's actually your enemy. If she's cool with Radon getting plowed by femboy Miquella, then that's a red flag. Now you can kill her early in the Black Keep so she doesn't show up in the big NPC fight. Or you can just fight her there instead. She just happens to be on the losing side of the war. Queen Rennala has a sister? She looks great. Just look at those breastplates. She reminds me a lot of Pontiff Sullivan from Dark Souls 3 whenever she goes on her second phase. Twin blades, twin moons, twin sister. She doesn't have a face model, but if I were to guess, she'd probably look a lot like Rennala. A dragon lady? Smash or pass? Smash. The dragon priestess. She tells you to go kill Bale, and doing so rewards you with a dragon hammer. You can also drug her with Soldier's concoction. She will fall asleep, losing her connection with the Dragon Lord Placidux. She doesn't know why it happened, but if we tell her the truth, then she'll just be cool with it. She no longer has a lord, but she requests us to become her new lord. She becomes our spirit ash, and we can summon her during fights.
As such, I require another. You. One day, may you become a dragon pope, a lord of your own making. Lead me, and I will follow, my good lord.
Another maiden added to the collection. Two makes better than one. You get 2 summons in 1 spirit ash. That just sounds great. These 2 are top tier spirit ashes. Let's start with Jolan. She's a bit unfriendly at first, but after blowing the horns, you find Enia, and she just straight up fights you. Without even a warning, not even a word. After beating with her, you come back to the church and Jolan will fight you. Then this guy in a finger suit shows up, kill him, and then come back to Jolan. You get to choose between the Iris of Occupation or the Iris of Grace. Choosing the Occupation will give you her katana weapon, but if you choose the Grace, then you can turn into a spirit ash. And if you find Anna's puppet body, then you can combine that with Jolan, and you end up having 2 spirits in 1.